Yo, the first game of the season is done. Chelsea nil, Crystal Palace nil. What a disastrous start of the campaign for the world champions. I knew this was going to be a tough game. I wasn't one of those Chelsea fans who thought we were just going to blow them out of the water. I knew this was going to be a tough game, but I had no idea it was going to be this dreadful. I truly had no idea we were going to be this poor. We just didn't turn up. Our players didn't turn up. The tactics of Palace worked to perfection, and you could argue that they deserved to win this game. They had a goal disallowed that should never have been disallowed. I don't know what the referees were doing. That was a clean goal, and if that had gone in, we had no response to that. They would have won this game. I don't think any Chelsea fan is worried after this game, like really worried. We shouldn't overreact. It's the first game of the season. We had just 2 games for preseason and we're thrown into the thick of it. So it's the first game. No need to overreact. It's still early in the season. I don't think any Chelsea fan will be overly worried about our season because of this game. It's the first game. Let's just leave it there for now. Starting with the lineup, I think every Chelsea fan would have been okay with this lineup. I don't think anything was wrong, given our injuries, especially at the back. Achampong coming in for Tosin, who was supposed to be in there for Colwill. So it was a good lineup. Sanchez in goal, Achampong and Chalobah as central defense, James and Kurela as fullbacks, Caicedo and Enzo just in front of the back four, Palmer in the middle, Neto on the right, Gittins on the left, and Pedro up top. That was a reasonable formation. If I were to pick the team, that's what I would have picked as well. But Sanchez once again showing why we need a new goalkeeper. We really need a world-class goalkeeper. I don't understand for the life of me why Chelsea is not in the conversation for Donnarumma. He's out there. He'll be relatively cheap because PSG don't want him anymore. And he would come to Chelsea if we want. He was linked to Chelsea at one time during the Club World Cup. And now that the chance is here, we should go for this guy. We can't rely on Sanchez. The defense was pretty impressive today. Like I said, it was shaky at the start, but then as the game went on, they got into the game, and especially in the second half, they looked really solid. Where we had problems though was the midfield and the attack. They just could not connect. Caicedo and Fernandes, they weren't their usual self. Palmer wasn't in the game. Enzo was nowhere to be found. Gittins had a very poor game. He was misplacing passes, creating needless fouls. It was just a disjointed first half, especially. And I really don't understand why he came on for the second half. I thought he would have been subbed off. You have to give credit to Palace. They came with a game plan and it almost worked. They had the better chances in the first half. Like I said, they should have scored. That goal should have been given. They missed 2 big chances and limited Chelsea to just 1 shot on target. In the whole first half, just 1 shot on target. We just couldn't do anything with the ball. In the second half, it was more of the same. We had 74% possession, but we really couldn't do anything with it. Gittins was then replaced by Estevao, and then that was when we had some creativity and positivity into the game. Immediately, he created a chance. I think Neto should have scored. He should have been expecting that cross and he should have scored. Estevao was really the only positive point for Chelsea from then on in the game, and he should have scored as well. He had a really good chance later on, but he scuffed it. Santos came in for Enzo and was equally poor. He missed what could have been the winning goal. I was on the floor when he missed that chance. I really couldn't believe he didn't score that. Delap as well came in for Joao Pedro and he had a good game as well. He held up play very well and he was involved in the chance that was missed by Santos. Overall, this was a game to forget, especially for Cole Palmer. I'm sure everyone who had him in their fantasy team was scratching their heads there after that performance. Well, this is one game to forget and we move. Player ratings: in goal, Sanchez kept a clean sheet, but delivery was poor. I give him a 7. Reece James wasn't really imposing as I expected him to be, but good game regardless. I'll give him a 7. Cucurella played well, created a chance that should have won us the game. I'll give him a 7.5. Chalobah was solid, won 2 out of 4 duels, made important clearances as well. I'll give him a 7.5. Achampong made very good clearances, won 80% of duels against the mighty Mateta, 100% of his tackles. I'll give him a solid 7.6. Fernandes gets a 5 from me. 0 accurate crosses completed, 0 tackles won. Poor game. A 5. Caicedo won 1 out of 5 tackles, but was better going forward with 4 accurate long balls, 100% of his duels as well. I'll give him a 7. Palmer, like I said, game to forget, no shots on target, didn't complete one dribble, 0 accurate crosses. 5.9 for me. 5.9. Neto created 2 chances, was a threat for some parts of the game. I'll give him a 7.2. Next up is Gittins. 0 shots on target, committed needless fouls, gave the ball away. I give him a 6. Joao Pedro, game to forget as well for him. 0 shots on target, 0 chances created, 4 touches in the opposition box, 0 successful dribbles. I'll give him a 5. A 5 for Joao Pedro. Substitutes. Estevo came in, brought some positivity to our game, created a chance, and almost scored one. I'll give him a solid 6.5. Next up is Delap. Came in, did well, was involved in the Santos chance. I'll give him a 6. Gusto, not enough time, but he did well. I'll give him a 6. Last but not the least, Santos really should have won the game for us. Don't know how I missed that. I'll give him a 5. That's it for the review. Like I said, we should just forget about this game. Look forward to the West Ham game on Friday and hopefully get some good transfer news as well before then. We need Garnacho and Xavi Simons over the line, and most importantly, we need a new goalkeeper. Please get Donnarumma. We shouldn't be slacking on this. The chance is there to get a world-class goalkeeper. We shouldn't allow City snap this guy up. We should be in the conversation. And also, I think we need a central defender because of these injuries. We really need someone there. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and drop a like on the video. I think this video should get about 100 likes. Please subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.